One of the 5 volcanoes that make up the island of Hawaii is Mauna Loa. In terms of both mass and volume, Mauna Loa is the greatest subaerial volcano and until Tamu Massif was discovered, was thought to be the biggest volcano on Earth. These volcanoes are associated with a strong spirituality, and many people believe that the most recent eruption is Pele's latest attempt to reappear. Mauna Loa's most recent eruption took place between November 27, 2022, and December 13, 2022. It was the first eruption since 1984. Mauna Loa erupted twice, destroying villages in 1926 and 1950. Hilo's city was largely constructed on top of lava flows from the late 19th century. Although its peak is about 125 feet lower than that of its neighbor, Mauna Kea, it is an active shield volcano with comparatively moderate slopes and a volume estimated at 18,000 cubic miles. Mauna Loa is quite high, rising 13,679 feet above sea level and 30,000 feet from the seafloor. The upper mantle is extremely hot and lies far beneath the island of Hawaii. This is due to what geoscientists refer to as a hot spot. Mauna Loa, like all Hawaiian volcanoes, was created by the Pacific tectonic plate moving over the subsurface Hawaii hotspot. This upwelling causes the mantle rock to start melting and becoming magma as it approaches lower pressures nearer the surface. The magma bursts as lava when it reaches the surface. Hawaii's islands were formed by large lava buildups that occasionally rose above sea level in the deep ocean. The large island of Hawaii, which is made up of the volcanoes Kilauea, Mauna Loa, Mauna Kea, Pu'ulalai, and Kohala, is located above the current hotspot. When the accumulating magma increased the frequency of little earthquakes beneath Mauna Loa, scientists became aware of the potential for an eruption. 2 protracted rift zones radiate from Mokuwiaweo, the core caldera of Mauna Loa, which is 3 miles wide, to the northeast and southwest, respectively. The lava occasionally escapes from one of the 2 rift zones. The southwest rift zone is 60 kilometers and it extends 40 kilometers underwater. Its whole length exhibits a distinct 40 degrees directional change. For the majority of its past existence, this rift zone has been active. This time, lava erupted via the northeast rift zone's fissures or cracks. This eruption, while dramatic, is quite safe compared to some explosive and hazardous volcanoes. The lava was fluid and runny, therefore the eruption was forceful but not explosive. This is brought on by the lava's low silica concentration and high temperatures, which can reach 1,200 degrees Celsius. When it first erupts, this lava moves quickly, but as it cools, it substantially slows down. The adjacent town of Hilo was still many miles away as the current eruption spilled into the shield volcano's comparatively gentle northeast slopes. Compared to lava coming from the southwest rift zone, it presents less of a threat to people living on the island. The eruption's potential shift toward the southwest rift zone was the main source of worry. Recognizing the early indicators of a rift zone eruption is essential because lava from eruptions in the southwest rift zone can reach populated regions in a matter of hours. The U.S. Geological Survey don't anticipate Mauna Loa to erupt again soon, but they can't tell us what the future holds. Because of the possible threats it could pose to urban areas, Mauna Loa is a member in the Decade Volcanoes Initiative, which encourages research on the most dangerous volcanoes in the world. Since 1912, the Hawaiian Volcano Observatory has kept a careful eye on Mauna Loa. Observations of the atmosphere and the sun are conducted at the nearby Mauna Loa Observatory and Mauna Loa Solar Observatory, respectively. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park encompasses the volcano's summit as well as a portion of its southeast and southwest flanks. The eruption of Mauna Loa was a magnificent and mesmerizing occurrence, and it is a remarkable illustration of the power of nature that exists just below the surface.